Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good evening to Madam Siti Norbaiti and my fellow friends. Today our group will discuss about a short story that we have to be pick two short story for our group for the discussion for subject LAX 2065 uh, Story Time. And my name, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Fazri bin Khalil, and my metric number is J46236. And I will pass to my friend Sheikh.
Okay, thank you. My name is Sheikh Ahmad Fakrul Razi bin Kasim, and my metric number is J46243, and I am taking a degree in communication. Okay, next I pass to Monica.
All right. Hi everyone. Thank you for share. And then my name is Munnica Kiat. ID metric is J46225. Continue to my friend. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Monica. And my name is Amin Rafiq bin Shori. My metric number is J46230, and I'm from BSP program, Bachelor Science Pertanian. Okay, and the next person.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good evening. My name is Muhammad Zuhdi bin Yusof. My metric number is 46233 from BSP Bachelor.
Okay, okay. Thank you, everyone. Uh, okay. First of all, I will introduce my short story to you all, which I choose the story of Rabbit and Tortoise as one of the story for our group that I would like to suggest. This is because in this story there are many lessons that we can take and we can use in our daily life. For example, in the story of Rabbit and Tortoise, uh, shows that the effect of arrogance. Uh, who is a rabbit? Rabbit is arrogance and looking down on others has result in the defeat in the race with the tortoise. If we think logically, how tortoise can win the race with the rabbit, right? Uh, this is in this story it shows that the commitment, consistency of the tortoise in the race that give the victory to the tortoise. And I like this story, although it's a like a children's story, right? Rabbit and tortoise in our childhood. This story always been told to us, but I like the value in the short story, uh, where even we don't have advantage or talent, but with a precise effort, the success we can achieve in doing anything in our life. That's why I would like to suggest my this story to our group, and I will we will share among us. So I think my friend Sheikh also have uh, its own suggestion short story. Okay, I will pass to Sheikh.
Okay, thank you, Fazri.
Yeah, welcome.
Okay, my topic is smoking. To me, this is important to our life. In my story, this is good. For example, that we must consider. Uh, this is a short video about the family. The father is smoker. The father has promote to stop smoking. And one morning, the daughter was looking his father to have breakfast, and she found her father smoking on the terrace, and she asked her father why did he still smoke? You have a promise. to stop smoking father, and she wants to inform her mother, but her father said that he will stop smoking immediately. Before entering his office, he still smoke, and after smoking, he then go to his office. Even at the lunchtime, he will smoke first. Then he will take his lunch. Um, and after work, he reached home, and he wife asked him to change and take the dinner. He said that he is not hungry and wanted to rest. And while the doctor was about to clean the table after the dinner, they had a loud sound from the room. They want a look and saw that her father fainted. They called for an ambulance, and the father was uh, admitted in the hospital because of heart attack. The doctor said the nicotine level in his blood was high, but the doctor said the doctor managed to save him, and the doctor advised him to stop smoking immediately, and must take the proper diet. And we discuss, and we will then make our decision. And this is from me. And next to I can ask to the Monica.
All right, thank you, Shay and Fazri. A good short story. Okay, for this time, I will recommend a short story. The title is Jack and the Beanstalk, and then the story found in English fairy tales, retold by Flora Annie Steele. And this story, Jack and the Beanstalk, first appeared as the story of Jack Springing and the Enchanted Bean in 10734. Future illustration by Atte Rekam. And then this story tell about Jack and his mother from a poor family. And the summary of the story is from Jack met a stranger who wanted exchange some beans for a cow, and then Jack do it. So the mother, Jack mother, feeling angry, and then Jack threw the bean out of the window. So knowingly, the beans grow up to the sky. So Jack climbed the beans tree and found that there was a big giant up there and going down. So Jack come down and cut down the tree. So the last Jack save everyone. So the short story have a message. First, the message from this story is don't trust other easily, and then second, evaluate things with consideration and not be easily deceived, and then third, always listen to your parent, and then we must be brave. That's all from me, and going through to Amin. Thank you.
Uh, Amin Rafiq, please unmute.
Oh, sorry.
Uh,
Okay. Okay, thank you, Sir Fazri. Okay, for my story is about friendship. The title of the story is The Special Friendship. This story is about about one boy is called Bob, who lives in a cottage with his mother. Then the job Bob and mother is collecting firewood. And one day, Bob returned from collecting firewood. He came across the homeless puppy by the side of the road, and Bob see the homeless puppy and brought him home. Then Bob and his mother named the puppy Milo. Okay, this story is about friendship between animal and human. That the Milo, the dog, help Bob to do a routine job, and one day Bob got accident and he slipped and fell into hole. Bob's mother was worried and gathered the neighbor for help and search for him. And also Milo took accompany them to crush Bob since near the hole and started barking. And this made neighbor alert and saw Bob slip into hole. Okay, and that okay. The moral of the story. A friend in need is a friend indeed, and Bob and Milo were the best friendship. Milo helped Bob during a challenging time, and Bob knew that he could always rely on Milo. Okay, this we can see that we can learn that if you realize the friend you need help, reach out to help them. Don't worry about what is in for you. True friends are selfless, and one can always rely on them. Okay, that's for my story. We can continue the next story to Muhammad Zuhdi.
Okay, thank you, Rafiq. So the story I will review is titled Difference by Tahnik Rahman. This story got award-winning short film winner for the best of show and audience choice at the Real Short in Film Festival in Orlando, Florida on 4th of March 2017. This story is about two disabled teenagers who doesn't know each other. Emily, a girl who is deaf, and Sam, a teenage boy who is paralyzed and cannot walk. The synopsis of the story is a deaf girl comes across a boy who is paralyzed from the waist down, but neither of them know about each other's differences. Every day, Sam will sit and rest on a bench facing the lake, and Emily will come to sit together. There were times when Emily would jog in front of Sam, sending Sam a note without saying a word, just a note as a self-replacement. One day in the same place, Emily came riding a skateboard and fell in front of Sam. Without waking up, Sam continued to ask if Emily was hurt, but Emily thinks Sam is insensitive to the situation for not helping her to get up. Emily felt embarrassed, disappointed, and thought Sam didn't want to be friends with her because he didn't help her as much as she expected. But things changed after Emily saw Sam's friend come with a wheelchair and lead Sam home. From then on, Emily started feeling guilty, and the next day, Emily came over to where Sam was sitting, and Sam handed Emily a note asking how she was, and then they started interacting using sign language. Emily understands that and apologized to Sam. They both know that they are different, but it doesn't matter. They only care what is inside, not the outside. That was a review from my story. Thank you.
Okay, thank you everyone. So after we have gone through everyone. Everyone have suggest short story,
What we
and
want to choose.
after I listen to all of you guys suggest, I'm attracted to Zuhdi's short story about the difference. uh, I think this story is more has more moral value in our life, because sometimes we judge anyone without we know
Their background.
yeah, their background. I think Zuhdi's story is interesting. How about you, Rafiq?
Um, I different different ni. I like that your story Fazri actually
Wow.
because that story made me interested to know more about that story. And of course, about the story Rabbit and the Tortoise is very famous. I think all
Childhood
of
story, right?
this group know that story because the story is very famous and more and in that story so many moral value that we can take out and we can learn and we can see in just that short story. Okay, how about other guys?
I think the rabbit and turtle story is good, and I think this story should be considered.
Oh, wow. Okay. How about Moon? Unmute Moon.
Okay, for me, sorry, for me, I like story, a short story from Fazri, Rabbit and Tortoise, because the story, the story I hear from my childhood, and then still relevant for today. So I'm also like story from Amin about human and animal friendship because I like dog. That's all.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. Okay, okay. So,
Animal lover.
how about Zuhdi?
I strongly recommend the the tortoise and rabbit story, and for my story as well, the difference.
Oh,
Uh, but but since you guys have choose the tortoise and rabbit story, but still we have to choose two the best short stories to be reviewed and on the next week discussion.
And
So
discussion and video discussion.
so
yeah.
we have to choose
So,
two short stories.
Okay, so what the
so,
conclusion about
so,
our choice?
we have, I think we have got one short story, which is Rabbit and Tortoise.
Yeah,
And now we need another one short story to be picked. So I think just like I said just now, I like also the story from Zuhdi
today.
because it shows many moral value about how we uh,
Our daily
about
days.
yes, about people around us, and sometimes we want the people to treat us like how we want, and
Open minded.
I think it's has many moral value in the differences short story. Uh, yeah. So how about you guys?
We agree on that two story. So I will make a conclusion
Yeah.
on that.
Yes,
Also,
I do agree with you.
Okay.
yeah.
Me too.
That topic
I agree
is
with you
a
all.
little bit interested.
So the first short story is Rabbit and the Toys, and the second short story differences uh, by suggestion by
Oh,
Zuhdi,
Zodi.
right?
So, yes,
Okay.
So
right.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
So do the conclusion.
That's our
so
conclusion.
these two short story we will uh,
Discuss.
discuss more detail for the next
Yes.
week. And okay, I think uh, we have
Our
got
choice.
the conclusion. We have got the result of our discussion, right? Zudi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. So for the after short discussion, we have choose the two stories from our review, which is different and Tortoise and Rabbit story. So this is because these two stories are very closely related to our daily life, and we got a lot of lessons from these stories in terms of good and bad. In the so we will discuss more about our review in the next week discussion. So I think that's all for today. See you guys next week. Thank you.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, thank
All
Thank
right.
you
Thank you,
you.
guys.
everyone.
Okay, thank you guys.
See you next
Bye.
week.
See you next week too.
Yes.
All right.
All
Thank you,
right.
guys.